Welcome to the KDFL Dynasty Football Podcast. It's me, Brett Steele. It's a very special episode. Joining me for this one, Detroit couldn't make it, but the Zipper one, Matt Smith.
I'm doing great, sitting here in my tiny apartment, Indian style, because it's very tight in here, and I can't move my legs very well. But yeah, doing well.
Today, it's a very big
It's such
episode.
a
It is the KDFL Trade deadline episode, my favorite episode during the season, each and every year. So since the Monday night games have ended and into today, um, a lot of the trades that have been made have been kept under lock and key, and we are going to reveal those ahead of the actual trade deadline on Thursday kickoff 2 days from now. So a rare Tuesday night recording for the KDFL Dynasty podcast, and it's going to come out right after we wrap up here. So as long as it takes my old computer to process this out, it'll be out to the masses there. But no real talk about the Falcons and Jags and Raiders. Anything?
nah. Jags and Raiders are done. So Falcons are done too.
They're done. They are done. But here's what's going to happen. Um, next three games are Panthers, Saints, Jets. Falcons could win three in a row, go 6-6, and set me up to be killed again. I don't think they'll go 3-0. I think they'll lose one. We did get
Then
boat raced by the Panthers
that's what
earlier
I'm
this
saying.
year.
Then they
So
just get killed by the Panthers.
yes.
Yeah,
So I'm just saying I could see that being a possibility that the misery continues.
yeah.
But yeah, no one really wants to hear about these teams on this episode, so we'll just go right into breaking down the games. The format, I think me and Matt agree upon. We're going to break down the previous games, a little bit of tidbits on each one. It'll be faster than normal this time. And then we will go into our thoughts on the trade deadline, and then we will break down the trades. We have, I think, 7 total to announce, so we'll ping pong those back and forth, and then we'll pick week 11 games and go from there. All right. Let's share the old screen here and get it popping. Look at us dressed up, looking like, before I go small screen, looking like $1,000,000, respecting the KDFL, respecting the trade deadline and its importance. That's what we do. Let's start with our first game. Let me know when you can see it.
I can see it.
All right. We have the Kings getting a very big victory over the Durbans. They went 240 to 176. Big takeaway from this one. Josh Downs on the Durbin side finally kind of came back to earth. He'd been their deep threat. I think they may have attempted only one. It looks like he only had 2 targets, so they didn't do that against Atlanta. That's about the only thing the Colts didn't do against Atlanta this last week. So a little bit worrisome there, and a little bit of a red flag for the Durbans. I know that they were in the market for a wide receiver. I don't yet know if that came to fruition, but they have the Colts coming up on bye next week, and that's half of their receiving room. So a little scary in that department for the Dobermans.
What was one of the spoilers last week? Newsflash. And
Newsflash,
then
it's over.
I think I got a middle finger emoji from that, and
Head.
the Dobermans came out and scored 176 points. So that's really going to shut me up. With yeah, like I don't know what they're doing. They got Saquon, who just scored 16 points for them, and Roseboom, who got 5. Gave up 2 young, could be great pieces, both struggling at the moment from injuries and stuff, but not a good start after that trade that I criticized heavily.
What piece am I missing besides the Brian Thomas piece? What am I missing? Oh, Bucky Irving.
Bucky,
Yeah,
I
Bucky.
mean, just blows my
Yeah,
mind. There's 2 guys that you focus on. I don't know.
mind
Whatever.
is blown.
The Kings traded, got rid of their first round pick for Derrick Henry, who scored 11 points. I thought it was funny. He messaged the league on Sunday saying Justice Hill from the one. And I'm like, that's the same shit I've been
That's
seeing all year long with Derrick Henry. It's been pissing me off so much. I don't know what John Harbaugh's thinking, but that's happened way too many times this year. Like, why in the world do you not give it to Derrick Henry at the 1 yard line? But the Kings still scored 240 points. They're all the starters in double digits. Olave, 21 points
I have
against the
Olave written
Panthers, but
down. He
still,
looks like he's going to be good with Shaheed gone. There's really no one else to throw it to. Now, I do think about that because this team is going to go a lot with how the Ravens go with Lamar and Derrick Henry. And the only way they can be disappointed when the Ravens score is that exact scenario that happened, which was
yeah,
Justice Hill from
right.
Illinois.
Who is a Zen master? Never gets in the starting lineup, but he's a Zen master.
He tries his damnedest, never gets in the starting lineup.
Never.
So the Dobermans are a division, which we'll get into this. They are a division leading 5-5 right now. And the Kings continue their ways. I think I want to say it's four in a row for the Kings. They seem to have righted the ship and are sitting at 6-4 and in very much control of their own destiny. Going to be hard for them to get the division crown with the Renegades run away like they have been, but pretty good run for the Kings overall. Let's see if they're active at the deadline. Who knows? All right. Next, we're going to go. Told you we're going to move this today. We're going to move. We are going to go to the Wampus Cats and the River Rats. The Wampus Cats put it on Elkview 249 to 207. And it has finally happened. The Travion Henderson breakout game is here. It's what we saw in the preseason a couple times. And now we see it on full display with 28 points against Tampa. That is it's obviously his season high. It's more than double his season high. 14 carries, 147, two touchdowns, house calls, and a catch. So, Matt, do you think that this will make a shift in New England, or will it, when Ramonde comes back, will it go right back to business as usual?
I mean, it's stupid Josh McDaniels leading. So, I mean, Travion looked great, but I don't know with the dumbest head coach of all time in the OC there and what he'll do.
There's so there's so many memes. Mike Vrabel just standing on the sideline pissed. Just
Yeah,
Travion just
yeah,
keeps.
so yeah. But it's McDaniels is the OC, so put it on him. He's the
he
jackass that uh is starting Ramondre. I mean, maybe Vince Vrabel, but I would think the OC has a lot to say in which running back is out there.
he seems like a take a stand to make a point type guy,
Oh,
McDaniels.
yeah, I know. Well, bench
Derek
Carr,
Carr.
trade him.
Yeah, I just realized that before I said that. I was actually, yeah, it's true.
uh,
Um, oh, you want to know a little fun fact. There was only one QB on his last four starts. Each of his last four starts, he has been a QB1, is in the top 12 QB. That QB is Mr. Jacoby Brissett. He has a
he,
bye week. That's
he,
what throws off. That's what throws off the stat because of the bye week in the middle. But four straight starts, all in the 20s, all QB1 on the week. He's the only quarterback of his last four starts to have done that. So
hmm.
nice little tidbit. The offense seems to run a little bit smoother, and Kyler might be looking elsewhere for a job next year. I don't know his
I,
contract
I
situation.
saw I saw a headline. It might have been a Reddit thing. But I think they were talking rumors, like rumors, NFL rumors. Um, Kyler Murray to the Jaguars.
I don't love that.
Trevor's pissing me off majorly at the moment. I don't love it either, but Trevor needs some fire underneath him. Um,
I'm
he,
thinking
he's a
like
little, he's a
jokes.
little,
Like,
he's, he's a little too cozy at the moment. It just
I'm thinking jokes. Like, how deep is the pool? Can Kyler touch?
now, yes, I know he does look like the smallest man in the world out there.
When he plays bad, he looks
Um,
smaller. I thought that Atlanta would look at him too, but they did it and they did the Cousins deal. So I don't know. He's a hard fit because it's like there's a certain ceiling to his play. Not saying that Trevor has a much higher ceiling from what we've seen, but there seems to be a
yeah,
certain ceiling to what he does.
I don't know. Is my
Um,
favorite player in the league, AJ Brown, is 45th wide receiver in the league this year. He's had three decent games. 23,
yeah,
14, 28, and the rest were absolutely awful.
I was watching the Barstool guys watching the stream last night. And Max, the big Eagles fan, he was just like, AJ Brown's gonna be so pissed after this game. He's gonna be so reckless. So on the River Rat side, Jameer Gibbs, like look at these last four games. I noticed this. These last four roller coaster games: 7.5, 37, 6, 38.
Yeah,
Absolutely nuts.
that's the stuff that makes me want to trade a guy. I hate it.
I need
I mean,
consistency.
it wins you a week and it loses you a week. Although it is impressive he scored 38 points this week, and the Rats still only scored 207 points total.
There we are.
So
Uh,
Jahan
I
Dodson in
believe
the starting lineup was 0
I
points.
saw that and I said, man,
I had him on my
old
team
Mega
for
Power
maybe
Johan
three
Dodson.
weeks.
I
I picked him
drafted
up for
him.
3 weeks. Yeah, I realized
I was so happy
man,
when I drafted him. Took
the
off like,
River
yeah.
Rats. God, they got 27 total points on their bench. And they had six buys. One, one, two, three, four, five, seven buys. 27 points on the bench. It's alarming to me, but I guess it doesn't matter because you don't want your bench points. But
Yeah, but you're looking for a reason for why we're in this shape, whether it's bye weeks or injuries or whatnot. I mean, they do have Hampton's out. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
no, I'm not talking about the
Mariota's
IR
fine,
guys.
but yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's not the
I
IR
just meant the
guys.
bench. Yeah, I know. I just meant like where are the points going to come from when he's at
Well,
full strength? You know what I'm
they
saying?
do got a bunch of guys out that it doesn't show. Jaden Daniels, 50, Irving
Yeah.
BTJ.
Yeah,
All
oh,
right,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take that.
He's
I'll
got
take
some.
it back.
Yeah. Walk it back. All right.
Hmm.
Next, you ready for the next one?
Sure.
The next one is the Battle of the Sunshine State. And the Mega Powers take this one 278 to 193. I've got to find some trophy for us. I tried to look up like a bejeweled orange or like a crystal, like a very fancy thing of an orange or something that we could, get back and forth
Yes.
like the college football trophy. I've been wanting to do something like that. But Mega Powers, you continue to get every team's best effort. This is the Mega Powers high on the season and the high in week 10 for the KDFL.
I mean, you get DJ Moore 0 points, DK 6, and Brock Bowers scoring 3.7. Zen Masters don't really have a chance to win when that happens. DK's bum. Rumors are that he might be out. He might be out. You
Oh,
have alerted his agent to pack his bags just in case.
bring your playbook. Time to
Yeah,
see
he's
coach.
yeah.
Um, the good thing for you, Caleb Williams, like it is he's here.
Oh
Like it's
yeah.
it. He's here
Yeah.
now. It's no
Some
more.
number nine on the year. Some
Yeah.
absolute fool GM tried to ask me for Caleb Williams. I don't know who it was.
Hey,
I might be looking at him.
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
No chance. Nails will
Okay.
never leave the Zen Masters.
Oh man, good, better, best
I'd
is
have
staying
to
right
find
where
a
he
new
is.
emojis. Yeah, all that.
Um,
Can't.
uh, on the Mega Power side, this was it. This is the ideal Mega Powers games of four wide receivers. Which, by the way, if you don't know to bet all the props on the guy whose dad comes out and say who they have a weak matchup, and the dad comes out and says my son needs to get more targets. Like I bet all the over at Doomsday props, and they smashed after coming off a goose egg game. That's the easiest trick in the book. Works every time. So he even said thanks, Dad, in his press conference. I did see that. Uh, so Dunze was rocking. Um, I did get the quarterback situation right, only by 1 point. It mattered, but we did get it right for the second time in nine possible weeks.
You got
So
assistance. Somebody told you who to start
I
too.
did.
And helped you by
The
one
Zen Master,
point.
in true Florida. Man, if I win by one, that was it. That'd be something.
True Zen
Um,
fashion.
yes, it is true. Good karma's coming your way. I can feel it. Um, but that's really all I have on this one. The wide receivers did what they're supposed to do. I can tell you from experience that the same team that always has expensive prices again this year when looking at my wide receivers, and they continue to be a thorn in my side, but we will talk about them at the buyers or sellers deadline. Anything else on this one? We're moving along, buddy. 15 minutes in.
No,
All right.
Zen Masters just got to look into the future. Terrible. 3-7.
Next, I disagree. We'll talk about. I disagree. We'll talk about. Next up, the league leading Renegades put it on the Wake Forest Lumberjacks 276 to 1. 98. Renegades with the second most points on the year. This was a great matchup because you had Jonathan Taylor go off in the London game for 51 and Devon Achan with 41 of his own in the 1 p.m. games. So it seemed like there was a little bit of a fighting chance there. But Jordan Love, mm-mm-mm.
Never good. What is he?
His
He's 14.
quarterback,
How is he
14.
14? How?
Um, he has two near 30 games and a couple of decents, but these last 2 weeks have been, 8-8 basically.
Yeah.
8-8, not good. At New York, I don't know about that. He looks scared when he plays. I will say that. I did see that last night. He did look scared in the pocket, look, not confident in his decision making. Um, so definitely something to worry about there. If you're the Lumberjacks, I know they were in the market for QB help. I don't yet know if they addressed their QB situation. I can tell you that to surprise to no one, the Lumberjacks were probably the most active team in this trade deadline. I can imagine somebody passing them based on the rumors that I have seen. So on the old trusty cell phone.
For
Been a buzzing
quarterbacks,
today.
they're trying to get a quarterback. Is that what you said?
They're trying. They look. If you don't know the Lumberjacks, they are at all times trying to get and trying to give all positions. All
Yeah,
right. This
true.
is literally the dog chasing the car. We don't know what would happen if he actually catches it. Um, this is, I mean, he's all over the place in this deadline.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about some great, some not so great from his standpoint. Some are really great in our opinion of what he received. So we shall see. Um, on the Renegade side, you know what, Matt? It takes a man to own up to something sometimes. And I talked about it last night in the chat. I'm now, it's no secret, not Dan Campbell's biggest fan, we'll say. I may have declared the window closed the second Ben Johnson left, you know, but I will give him props for this. I don't care about putting it on Washington. Everybody puts it on Washington. It's similar to like the Bengals. Like the Falcons had their greatest game ever. I talked about it on here against Washington. Put it on like everybody like went off on them.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's great. What I really care about, because that's kind of doing what you're supposed to do. What I really care about is he saw an offense that was still pretty good, down from what they were previous year, but still pretty good, and said it can get better, and took the reins himself and did it. A lot of my Dan Campbell stuff is thinking back to Dan Quinn and all how the collapse after Shanahan in Atlanta. It's almost all the theory is what it's about. Dan Quinn never did this. He just stood passively by while it just kept deteriorating. McDaniels, all props to him for grabbing the reins and taking it over and having success so far. I mean, Jared Goff, 28 points. I don't know what this
Hmm.
means for him. Also, question, just food for thought. If you're an OC and you get the play calling duties taken from you, what do you do here now?
Right. What are you doing? Yeah.
I mean, he's still consulting. They said he's still involved, but he's like, is he just, yeah, Dan, that looks good to me, man. I
Yeah, I
agree.
know. I mean, that's what I think of every, yeah, OC that's not calling plays.
Like,
Well, good paycheck.
good paycheck, yeah. Um, but Jared Goff, 2 weeks back in the 20s. I mean, he's been pretty consistent. QB1. We'll see up against Philly. It's a tough matchup coming up next. We just saw what they did to Jordan Love and the Packers, and that was at home. So we will see. But Renegades keep rolling. They moved to 9-1. I'm gonna basically say that their playoff spot's locked up. I don't remember a time when 9-5. Boom. Nine
Yeah,
and
I
five
can't
did not make the
imagine.
playoffs. So we'll go ahead and
I
pencil
mean,
the Renegades in.
have they not already clinched?
I don't know. We're gonna look at that after we get through these, but it's possible. We'll look at that when we look at the standings. I didn't see it officially, but it's hard for me to see how not. All right,
They have
next up.
a 99% chance, so they have not
Yep.
clinched yet, but
Okay.
the Senators
Um,
still have a 1% chance to make it.
I love it.
Might happen.
Next up, we have the Thunder Buddy battle, and this one, woo! Oh, this one is on a stat correction watch. As if we do our rounding, the Evil Empire get the win, 221 to 220. It's 0.94 point difference when you break it down to the decibels. Stat corrections will come out on Thursday morning, and this is a tough one to do with the trade deadline because these teams seemingly have to put in their buying and selling on the line with the outcome of this matchup. So the Midnight Riders dropped to 4-6. They're in a tough spot. The Evil Empire keep it rolling at 6-4. Um, I just don't know what's going to happen when Thursday morning comes around.
I mean, the Evil Empire, it shouldn't even be a 1 point game. They started Terrell Jennings, New England running
I
back.
saw that.
I mean, I guess he had 13 points last week, 11
Yeah, he was the
attempts.
one that got Henderson's
Yeah.
touches in the red zone last week.
Well, it looked like he was starting the game, and then it seemed like Henderson played from what I was watching, it seemed like Henderson played the second half the week before. Or maybe it was this week. I don't know. Yeah. If he didn't start Terrell Jennings, he benched his boy Bill, who scored all of 3 points. Major
It's gonna
letdown so
matter.
far.
That's gonna matter in this one.
Major letdown. Yeah, that's about it. Dude is definitely slacking at running back.
Both teams are,
Definitely needs
besides
one.
besides Kyron.
Yeah, Kyron. Yeah.
But was
Yeah,
there a
true.
bye week issue at running? Like I know you're off, you have off Chase, so anytime
No,
you win the
I
week
just
without
looked.
Chase,
There was no
no.
Ollie Gordon on the Midnight Riders got minus point 0.3. Give Jalen Wright a chance.
That's all you and the
Mi-
dark horses want.
Minus point 0.3. Like, that's impressive. And they won 30-13. One
That
carry
is true.
minus
–
-3 yards.
What is
Impressive.
your give me your prediction on this one? Who gets this after Thursday?
Uh, God. I'll stay with the Evil Empire. Let's see.
Hmm.
I'm seeing their defense. They had the Broncos guy, Raiders guy. Those guys are locked in, I would think. Bo Nix is
I
locked
don't know.
in. Well, for QBs aren't changed. The game was Thursday night.
I know,
If you
but
do stat
do you think
corrections
they
after
hold it?
that,
I mean, I
I
think they
think
may
they
hold
hold
them
it.
all until
No, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know how the Thursday game worked. But
No, maybe
yeah,
they do.
nothing changed with the stuffs, which is usually that would change because this is how it went. This is how it ended last night. I'm pretty sure this score.
If
Usually the
I'm
stuffs could move some stuff. Move some
if I'm the
stuff.
Midnight Riders, I am firing Keenan Allen immediately. Get him off the
Oh,
team.
that is a Midnight Rider. That might be their greatest player of all time.
I hate him. I call him Fat Keenan Allen all the time.
Oh man, this guy.
I
But
can't. I don't know. Not a fan.
we we will keep you posted. How this one shakes out, you will find out next week on this beautiful podcast. And we will find out for ourselves Thursday morning. All right, next, our very much anticipated game of the week for week 10. The Sinners tragically fall to the Dark Horses. The Dark Horses keep on rolling. I think this is 4 in a row for them as they win 214 to 172. And my main takeaway from this is Jackson Dart, you are going to kill yourself. You can't do
Oh
this.
yeah. I was telling my boys earlier today. I think that might be why Brian Daboll got fired because Dart is
Oh,
getting injured every single week. I don't know
that's a
though.
good
I mean,
point.
it just seems like that maybe to protect him some a little bit more, get Dayball out of there.
Yeah,
But
I can't imagine how much role could Dayball play in that. Like, what's maybe not getting
I
on to
mean,
him enough
well,
to protect himself?
yeah, like you got my guy John Gruden. He would chew Jack Dart's ass out if he was running and killing himself all the time.
Isn't that what he said to him
Yeah, I think
on
it is
in the
like just
camp thing?
guys like that. There's certain coaches that would just berate
Okay,
him
you're selling me on this
if he kills himself all the time. And
because it
he
was
doesn't take slide. He doesn't slide at all. He just gets killed
okay.
every
Wasn't
time.
that the Gruden thing? Why don't you throw a
I think,
slide in every once in
yeah,
a while?
yeah.
Yeah, something
But
like
Gruden
that.
said
Yeah,
that with a lot of guys. I mean, he never liked seeing the QBs take the hits like that.
right, right. Um,
Now I got Gruden in my head for Jackson Dart in the league and Scatterboo. Oh my God, I'm
Gruden in
trading
New
in the
York.
Jackson Raiders. I'm trading away the Jackson Raiders. Hardcore Giants fan with all my other New
Gruden,
Yorkers up here.
Screwed in the Big Apple. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it would be
love it.
crazy down your
Oh,
way.
I love it. It'd be so great.
I don't hate it. We talked about this in the chat. I think there's 5 teams that I don't know if I can get to it in time that would like fire their head coach right now for Dayball. Um,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right.
I don't know if I have it. I did have it. 5 coaches or 5 teams that would fire their coach. The Dolphins. They would. I like McDaniel. I want McDaniel to be in the Falcons, but they would move on from him for Dable.
He
Um,
better change his pants before I ever like the man.
the Jets. They're going to move on from him for Dable. Titans don't really count because they don't have a head coaching. They don't have a head coach right now. The Falcons. That's my
Yeah.
executive decision. I would get rid of Raheem so quick. If he says one more time, we got to figure it out without changing anything. The Cardinals. I think they'd possibly move on from Gay, and that one I was iffy on.
I think they would. Wow.
And I think that the Raiders would say, Pete, if you want to
Yeah,
retire, we're good. We can go with Dable. Not really
I
that much
agree.
on Pete, but it's just like, let's go for the future now. Come on.
The only
Um,
issue is Chip Kelly's getting paid a ton of money too. So I don't know how that would work with Chip Kelly and Dayball. Like, I think Chip Kelly's making 6 million a year, but Mark Davis has not cared to fire people for a lot of money.
oh yeah, that's true. We talked about that earlier. My disdain for or everybody just assumes that people should just fire them, keep paying these guys
Yeah.
for not coaching. On the center side, I don't know, man. We'll talk about him in a second, but it's just part of the rebuild. We're just going through it. We're 2-8. One of those 2 wins is against the Mega Powers, so that could loom large. So, um,
Yes.
not too much to say. I don't know who the real Woody Marks is. Like this has been kind of wild. I think he's been a little bit of a seesaw.
What did the Cardinals or what did the Seahawks do? Just run the entire game? I see they scored 44 points and Sam Darnold
Sam
got
Darnold
5 points.
had Sam Darnold threw it
Five.
9 times, I think.
So
12.
just nonstop running.
Yeah, they just had it. Like it was they hit the deep ball to JSN, and then it was just like, I'm good. But
Hmm.
he also had 2 fumbles. So that took
Oh,
away a lot of his points. So
yeah.
um yeah, the centers, when we'll talk about him, Tyler Shuck on the bench for 21. He could be something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Depends on where they pick, though, but they're going to put themselves in a situation where they have to pick a quarterback with where they're drafted, unless he really
Yeah.
keeps it going. All right. That's it for the recaps for this week. I like that speed. I'm not going to lie. It's still 37 minutes. No, it's not. I'm off on
That,
that. No, I'm off on that. It's 27 minutes.
all right.
Um, but still, I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
felt like we were fine. What did you want to do now? Standings
No, yeah, well, yeah, standings and
for the buy and
basically
sell stuff.
be, before we announce the trades, who we think should be buyers and who should be sellers. Just looking at the standings, we'll go in order of herbs. Wampus cats, pretty obvious.
They're gonna be buyers.
Buyer or seller? Yeah, they're a buyer. They
Yes.
were 4-0. They need to mega powers.
Hopefully buyers. I would hope.
Yeah, but that would definitely say buyers too. Dark Horse is 6-4. The whole damn division is 6-4.
It's
I didn't
insane.
notice that. Dark
Yes.
Horse is buyer or seller?
They need to be, but I don't know what else they can sell.
Buyer or seller?
Well, they need to be acquiring assets, but they don't, they've sold it all.
I don't even know what they have now. I feel like they've traded away their first round picks. I don't know what they have. I know they just traded one for defense not that long ago.
I mean, we can
Um,
look at like, what is a person you want to get out of here? Cortland
I can't
Sutton.
see it. Definitely not CJ Stroud.
What's he
Uh,
think?
Devontae, Jordan, yeah, Jack Dart. Dart would be huge, but you don't trade Dart. But then you also
Why
don't
would you
trade
trade
Bo
Dart?
Nix and you don't trade Drake May.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
trade Dart. Trade Dart. Why not?
You saw the
Uh,
poison pill that Jerry Jones did with the Parsons trade, and you immediately said, "I wish I would have done that with
yeah,
Drake May."
true. I mean, I don't know who he's traded. Scroll down to the bench.
The bench is not.
Shador.
This would be
Somebody.
interesting. This
Mac
name is
Jones.
interesting name. Yes,
Yeah, that would be
we
Kincaid.
we we the Dark Horses and the Mega Powers had discussions about Mac Jones as well, but so
Rico Dowdle.
Rico is an interesting name. Yes. Yes. That's an interesting name to
So
figure out.
we think he should sell him. I
I
do.
think he
I think
should I
he's
think he should tell him,
I
yes.
think yeah. Jalen Warren, but I don't know what he's
Jalen Warren's
worth,
up
but
there.
yeah. All right, that's enough of the dark horses.
All
Evil
right.
Empires, interesting one.
Yes, it is. They
Click on
gotta
their team.
they have to be
Click
buyers.
on their team.
They have to be buyers. Where they at? Okay. This team, for context, this team has never missed the playoffs. So you go down with that streak and you just say, if I miss it,
It's
too bad. I'll figure it out. But I mean, Aaron Jones would be a name if you're going to sell that you could move on.
yeah.
Uh, but it's a young team. I
Jefferson,
don't think you
Chase,
mess with these
Kittle.
two.
Yeah, I know. Bo Nix.
He's good at
Yeah,
QB.
I know. It's interesting, but he's got to be a buyer. I think
He's
he's got
got
to
to
be
be
a
a buyer
buyer.
because you can't. That streak,
Yeah.
I'd fight tooth and nail to keep that streak going. All
Yep.
right, let's hop over to the legends. Renegades
Renegades,
obviously
of
buying.
course.
Kings
Kings,
obviously buying.
buyer. River
River
Rats.
Rats,
Click on them.
I think they're selling. Or they might not do anything. I don't know.
But I mean, even whether we think they're going to do something or not, what do you think they should do?
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
trying
Just
to get at.
advice for them. Yeah, it's okay.
Yes.
Um, I don't know. I've been in conversations with the River Rats, so I don't want to spoil
I,
too
I
much.
would, I would, I mean, they got
If you could
BTJ
get,
and Bucky Irving. That's the thing. That's what's making me struggle with it right now. And they got
yeah,
Hampton, which he would not give
yeah,
up. I tried to get him a while, and
yeah.
um, it's just
They
I don't
have
know.
decent youth now. Like they have done
Right?
some
They do.
moves to get some decent youth. A name if you're gonna get out of, if you could get out of Justin Fields, if somebody wants a third quarterback, he's not long for this world. I would do that if you could
Yeah,
just get out of him. Other than that, actually, a name I was looking at, and I'm gonna give the rest of my competition like names right now. I was looking at Montez Sweat as well because I was like, he's getting. I
yeah.
don't know how, but
He's been
he's
well.
he's been consistent, and that's hard
From
on the
my
defensive line.
experience, from my experience, you don't get much value out of. Nobody's going to give you what if you have a dominant defensive end. Nobody's going to give you a huge value for him, Maximus
No,
Crosby. So
Maximus.
it's a little
Um,
hard to trade that. All right. I would, if I'm him, I'm selling the older guys that you can get something out of because he's got a young team that can produce.
yeah,
Uh, or stay put.
yeah, I agree. I agree on
I
that.
don't think I'm buying much.
No, I think
Sinners.
you've invested a lot on Brian Thomas. Like Brian Thomas has to work out now, and Bucky Irving has to get healthy.
I don't think you invested a whole lot on them. I think you got them for decent prices,
Well, I'm
as
saying though,
low
you've
as you can
tied your
get them.
success to them. Yeah.
As low as you can get them, he got them for. The
Okay.
Sinners don't need to discuss.
We don't need to discuss them.
They're sellers. I mean, they need to be sellers. I think they are.
All
We
right.
can go
Just
ahead if you
curious.
want to. Go ahead. I don't. I don't think we need
Oh, I
to,
messed
but
up. I'm just curious.
uh,
Just if you're a young team trying to get better, let's just talk about this. You're a
I've
young
been
team. You
talking
got
about
some
this all
promising
year.
studs. What
All year.
player on this list right here, besides Pollard, who you probably can't get nothing for now, what player that sticks out here on this list might you shop around while you're rebuilding? Kind of sticks out
You
like a
got
sore thumb or a giant sprained
yeah.
ankle.
I mean, yeah, it's Dak, but scroll down. He's
I don't
got
know
Dak.
what
He's
to.
got
Yeah.
Darnold, Shuck, who's nothing.
He's got JJ.
Uh, JJ. Yeah, it's Dak. You got to get a haul for him though. That's the only thing.
I don't know about all that. I don't know if you got to get a haul necessarily.
I always say, don't be afraid to win.
Hey, shout out Jalen Walker, really coming on. Screw those first round picks. We don't need them. It's two back to back games. All right. All right. I screwed up by I forgot how to like click the new tab. All right. My computer did not like me clicking the centers. The Dobermans. This is interesting. You think they need to
I
sell?
mean, they just bought in. So yeah, I've been saying they should have sold. Yeah, if I'm them, let's look at it. It's harder. This is harder, a little harder than I was thinking. You got Josh Allen and Joe Burrow should be coming back soon. You got
Yeah,
Flacco in the
week 13
meantime.
potentially, he said. That's a lot sooner than I thought it'd be.
CMC, Saquon. I mean, he's already bought in. So looking at this, like you got to keep buying because he bought
But this is
Saquon.
why he did the Saquon trade. You got Kamara
Right.
expiring, you got McCaffrey. You just do
Yeah.
it and hope.
Yeah.
You get in the
Yeah.
playoffs and you hope for the
You
rest.
do. Yeah.
All right. Um,
He's a buyer.
okay, now I got it back.
I would not have said that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. That's why you get middle finger. All right.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
another interesting one. Like, why won't let me do it? The Midnight Riders.
Is it interesting? What have I been saying all year on this podcast?
Look, I tried to go after one name here. What name do you think I went after, Matt?
Clearly Robert Spillane. Uh,
I've thought about Robert Spillane. That's true.
I would
I
assume
did consider
Mahomes or Kyron Williams. Mahomes.
Mahomes. So did take a little swing, much unlike that's unlike the Mega Powers to take a swing on such a thing, and I failed miserably. Didn't even come close. Could not come close to getting
I mean,
one of the MVP frontrunners.
I don't know. It's a little hard though. If I'm him, I don't know who I'm selling on this team. I mean, looking at it, like you're probably going to keep Mahomes and Baker because it's hard to get better QBs.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree. T. Higgins.
and yeah, probably trade T. I don't, but
The
like,
T.
I
Higgins
don't
is
know that he.
artificially
I
low
know,
right now.
right? He is. I don't know that you get rid of
I
him.
agree. Yeah.
Scroll down
What
for a
about
second.
what about Aubrey? Your thoughts?
Trade him for three
Brandon
firsts.
Aubrey.
Three firsts. I don't see much on the bench. Ah,
Keon Coleman is still people might have hope.
but then it's like you look at this team, and I think just say they have their 5 picks next year. Then what? Like I am clearly a bipolar owner. I'm either selling all or trying to buy all. So, like I don't like this state of
We call it the mega
like
power state for the record of
yeah,
just
I don't like
perpetually
that. That is
500. It sucks. It sucks so
right.
bad.
I mean, maybe he lands a solid running back in the first round next year, another receiver in the second round, and he's right back there. But
I'm looking
um,
at it now. You're right about the QBs. He also has a stack with Rice. Going after and gave up Jefferson to get Mahomes. Going after Mahomes is quite the mountain to climb for your boy here.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not going to go down. Debo, I agree with him on that. Debo is a good piece to move if you need to. Wide receiver
But
15.
who's paying for Debo? What are you giving up? What are you getting, a third? Maybe you're not getting much for Debo.
You don't think Debo get a
Not
second?
anymore.
Ah, Jaden
What's he
Daniels
done
out.
this year? What is he? Wide receiver what?
15. I mean,
Is he? He's wide receiver
yeah,
15?
yeah,
Okay.
averaging 15.
Uh,
But Jaden Daniels being out, kind of, I think it hurts him.
yeah, he's falling apart after the first four
Yeah,
weeks,
because
five
here's the
weeks.
Jaden Daniels games,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah,
No, he's
so
still better than I thought though.
yeah, he is. All right,
Yeah, I
let's.
would try to trade him though. Yeah. So I'm selling
What's that?
the few
What's
pieces
that?
on the Midnight
What's
Riders.
that next team?
I
That
don't
next
know.
team is the Nakati Zip Masters. Now look here, I'm the only believer in this team still. This guy
I'm still
is
we'll see if I'm a believer or not when
okay.
we announce
This
the trades
guy
coming
is
up.
2 games out of the division. Now you probably have to win out. You got to go 7-7. But
I might have sold all. Who
look,
knows?
you're two
Yeah.
games out of the division. I mean, same with Midnight Riders. You're only 1 game out. So I
I
mean,
got
they
a
got to stay with the
12%
two.
chance.
And the
12%.
Midnight Riders, for the record, Thursday morning, the Midnight Riders could wake up tied for the division lead. Like that stat
True.
correction could come at 5-5, and we're rolling. But I mean, you're 2 games back. Your points for are your sixth in points for. You're right there
We
with the
don't got
Midnight
to
Riders. You're
discuss it.
5 point difference. I mean, And the schedule is to your advantage because you play the Dobermans again. You play the Midnight Riders again. The ones you're competing with are in the division. So if we look at the schedule, and I guess everything I'm saying for you right now applies to the Midnight Riders just the same, to be honest. It's the same thing. They control what they're playing as well. So you get the Evil Empire, obviously a must win, and then you're doing it. Like you're playing the three teams you have to play. Who are the Midnight Riders this week? Please don't be somebody extremely difficult. It's the Wampus Cats. Okay. Okay.
No, but I look at my
Uh,
team and I think it is a
any given
win
Sunday.
to
Yeah.
start winning next year, not this year.
You can
So
win this year.
it's another team that I don't think should sell a lot of pieces
No. No. You
based
sell
on
your old
the
pieces
young guys. Yeah, yeah.
like a Derrick Henry. Like if anybody gives you absolutely anything at all for DK Metcalf, I'd probably do that. Who knows what happens? But
Who knows?
you guys are the wait a minute. Are the Midnight Riders and the Zen Masters on a 4 game losing streak?
I'm
Yes,
on a
you
four game
are.
losing streak. Yeah,
The
I didn't
whole
know they were.
division outside of the Dobermans is on a 4 game losing streak. Look at this. This is your division right here. These three.
I love
Four, four, four. Look at this. Okay.
All right,
And the
Lumberjacks
last
last
team,
game.
Lumberjacks, and we'll get to what everybody's listening for anyway, but this has been amazing so far. Lumberjacks. Lord help us all. What is this team? Do they know?
They never know. They never know what their team is. As they went on a
What
huge
is
rant
Jordan
last
Love?
week and
What is
scored less
Jordan
than
Love,
200.
man?
He's terrible. I've never been a fan of that guy. QB
The
four. I don't
season.
know. I still don't know how he's 14. But anyway,
This
whatever.
team is built on 3 running backs. If you're going to move one of these running backs, it would figure to be Chase Brown, but I've
Yeah.
heard rumors. I mean, you're not moving Puka, if not for a haul.
No, he's not moving any of his main guys. I reached out last week and asked him. Nope.
Yeah,
It was a no.
I mean,
Bijan, Achan, Puka, not getting traded.
I I have rumblings that this owner has shook some people up today, maybe ruffled some feathers among multiple people in the league that may or may not have caused a deal or two to go through to fall through. And I have a direct quote from he loves to give quotes. He's like
Yes.
these he's the
Helps him
Jerry Jones
out.
of our league. He loves to give quotes. And he says, "Hey, look, I was a pyromaniac as a kid, so this all makes sense. The man lives for the explosion, lives to shake things up, and it's playing through in the KDFL as well. So, I mean, there's the pieces. I never liked Zay Flowers. Some people do. A lot of people are high. I think you're higher on him than I was.
He's a manatee.
Um,
Yeah. He's a
is he
champion.
amazing? Yeah. So
He's a champion. Yep.
I've never liked that offense outside of Mark
The
Andrews running
guy
the ball.
has double digits every single week except one, week 3.
He's the boring consistent, right? Yes, he is. It's
Yep,
actually a
he
really key
is.
piece to have. Yeah, I get. Okay, that's actually beautiful. I kind of like that now. Looking at it,
Yeah.
I do like that because that's just some consistency that you need. Like if you had a linebacker doing that, you'd be so happy just to not have to think about it. All right,
Uh-huh.
all right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's see. I have 3. You have 4. Is that correct?
Yep. I
All right. So let's
gotta
do a
find my
little check and
notes.
raise. You throw out your weakest soldier first, and I'll throw out mine, and we'll go back and forth.
The weakest one.
Yeah, let's build it up.
All
Here we go, people. The trade deadline is
right.
here.
Here's the
Do I
weakest
need to
one.
keep the screen share going? I guess so, because we're probably going to look at some things. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, yeah. It
All
doesn't
right.
matter. Oh, I don't know what just happened to my screen.
Nope. We still see
All
it.
right. All right. I'll say so. I got this message a little bit ago, and I will quote them.
This is a horrible message to be on. Go ahead.
It says, for reasons that I cannot speak of, the Roxlana Renegades are sending their 2027 second round pick to the Senators for Ramondre Stevenson. No judgment needed. We already don't like this either. From
That's
the
right.
Renegades owner themselves.
It's a very great line, but we do have to react to what happened. But
I
it's
mean,
a great.
he's 9-1 championship mode. I was like, no judgment from here. Go get the championship is what I told him.
Well, you just basically have to hope that McDaniel's when Stevenson comes back, and he may come back this week, that it goes right back to because he was almost bell cowish with them. So
Yeah.
getting the second is I will be honest. I did send a message to the centers the week before last, and then I looked at Ramondre and I quickly deleted it. I saw it. But what was it, 2027?
2027 second. Yes.
Hey, look, this guy traded last year, this guy traded 2027 second for Kareem Hunt. All right. So I
Yeah.
feel it, buddy. I get it.
Hmm.
I don't hate it. If he gets his rollback, it's gonna be a smash. If he gets his
Yeah.
rollback.
Right.
All right. So okay. I'll go up. I'll go up with the small one here. Lumberjacks. This is very small, but it's still, these moves matter. The Lumberjacks received the Wampus Cats 2026 second round pick. The Wampus Cats received back the 2027 Lumberjacks fourth and linebacker Bobby Wagner, who is 87 years old, but is still doing it, I believe. Let's look at Wags.
What was it? It
I
was
don't think he
Bobby
goes by
Wagner
Wags.
and
I think
what?
I just said that. Uh, Bobby Wagner in the 2027 fourth for the Wampus Cats 2026 second. So he moves up 2 rounds and a year and gives up his fourth. But, you know, he gives up his fourth
Yeah.
and Bobby Wagner. This is linebacker 3 on the year. Like
I
he has
know.
a crazy
Which,
freaking
yeah, how old is he? Which it doesn't matter if he's lying around. You're on for the championship. It does not matter how old he is right now. But I
Bobby
feel like he
Wagner. I
was
think he's
on.
36, 35.
I feel like he was on the Seahawks 20 years ago.
Yeah. If you made me guess,
Yeah,
I would have said he was
35.
32. Or I'm sorry, I would have said he was 38 if you made me guess.
35 years old.
Yeah. So, I mean, the rest of this year, this defense sucks. This defense gets ran on. He gets tackles. That's basically the gist.
And
He had his lowest game tackle wise is 7. He only has one of those.
but
He only has 4 games where he doesn't have double digit tackles.
it's my only thoughts on this is the Wampus Cats, aren't they already strong at linebacker?
Yes,
So
they are decently
I don't
strong at
know.
linebacker. Let's take a
They're
look at it.
just stacking it up even more.
Yes. Linebackers, they currently have linebackers. Not that great. No top 10 linebackers unless they're on their bench still from previous weeks.
Demetrius Knight.
No, they have no top 15 linebackers. They're not as good at
All right.
linebackers as I thought.
All right.
Oh,
Yep.
Fourier, Aluakun is 10. That's it though. He's down here in
Okay.
the DP slot. But yeah, they weren't as strong as linebackers as I thought. They had Jack Campbell. They traded him away. I remember that. That's a big deal now. Jack Campbell's top 5. I think he's number 2. So yeah, not as strong at linebacker as I had thought going into the season. The
Yeah.
linebacker is one of those positions almost, I mean, it moves a lot. Safeties move, DBs move even more, but linebacker moves quite a bit. All right. Give us your
All
next one.
right. Next one. The River Rats trade
Uh-oh.
2026 second and Christian Watson to the Zen Masters. I did not want to do this. I didn't want to do this, but I said, you know what? I'm cheering for you. I want you to win the championship this year. So I begrudgingly agree for my hero, my heart and soul, Wandale Robinson. It's too good of a value for me not to say yes.
You gave
You did
up
not know about this trade.
Wandale?
I
No,
did.
I didn't know about this
20,
trade though.
2026 second and Christian Watson. I might cut Christian Watson next week. I don't even want the guy on my team. He's available for anybody that wants him by Thursday. So he was on the trade block. But I'm like, it was too good of a value. I mean, believe in the trade calculators or not, I'm like, all right, yeah, it's sure. But I gave up my boy Wandell.
I mean, I think you
Malik's
could
back
if you
next
got
year.
a
All
second
that.
for Wandale, you'd be happy.
No, I told him I wasn't doing that. I was trying to
I
get
know,
other people.
but no, I'm saying no, but that's fair value to a lot of places. So
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
problem
So
is
I
like
got
Jackson Dart. This next game is Russell Wilson throwing the ball.
Wandell will still be loved by me though, but he's gone.
Wandale, you always remember your first
Yes.
sleeper hit.
I don't
Wandale
even know if
Robinson.
he's been a hit or not. He is my deep wide receiver in the league this year.
He
He's
has
the most
outperformed his draft.
he's the most disrespected man in the world. He was drafted like second round
I'm
for the
talking about his
Giants.
KDFL draft. Where was he drafted
Oh
there?
yeah. I don't know. I don't know, but it's been a while.
Scared to look.
It's sad that he's gone.
This
But
man
Christian
has
Watson's
traded
available for
away.
anybody that wants him. Anybody wants Christian Watson, he's available.
This man has traded away his entire Giants love.
I have. I
Scotty
still got
Boone
Tyrone
neighbors and
Tracy.
Wandale.
Tracy's
Oh, you do have
available for
Tyrone
anybody that wants
Tracy.
him too.
That is true. Yes.
Come and get Christian Watson, somebody, before Thursday. I beg of you. I don't want to see him on my
I
team.
mean, the River Rats desperately needed to get some help at wide receiver. That we were talking about that area,
Yeah.
low wide receiver two is so hard to get value
Yeah.
for and to get value for. I've shopped Devonta Smith and it was very tough. So he'll add him to this.
Well,
Uh,
I got about 6 wide receiver 2s on my team, so
right,
it's
right,
just
right.
fine by
Yeah,
me to do
yeah.
it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for my next one here? All
Yeah.
right. The Lumberjacks receive. Oh, this is as classic of trade for these two teams as you will ever see. The Lumberjacks receive the 2026 Renegades second, the 2026 Zen Masters third, and the 2027 Kings second for running back Chase Brown. Mm-mm-mm.
Um,
Oh, full disclaimer: if I have any of these wrong, if Matt says any of these wrong, y'all better have some text to back up what you
I
traded so we can confirm.
I copied him. I copied and
I did
pasted
too.
their text, so
I did too. So
their text is wrong, if anything.
yeah, yeah.
So, okay, take out the names. What is it? Second, third, and fourth for Chase Brown.
Yes. Two in
Okay.
2026 second, third, 2027 second, Chase Brown. But the names matter because the names are late.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Teams come up big.
Yeah.
Darkhorses were guaranteed lumber lottery ticket at the beginning of the year, and now they're 6-4. So
Right. It would be surprising to me if, I mean, Zen Masters, but it's a third. So Zen Masters are the only ones that could be in the top half of the rounds. It's the Renegades and Kings, is what I'm saying.
yeah,
So Chase Brown, I don't know what to make of Chase Brown. Had a terrible year versus expectation. And then when Flacco came in, he started playing well, started playing better. I don't know how loved everybody thought they would take a running back in the draft. They didn't. It stays
yeah.
his running back room. He is not as old as I thought, he's not been in the league as long as I thought. This is only year
No,
three for him.
yeah, I knew it was young.
I thought it was 4 or 5, to be honest. I thought he was
I
like
tried to
26, 27. He's 25.
I tried to get him last year, maybe the year before, and he was untradeable. Which
Yeah.
I
He
guess he's
suddenly
had a
became
bad.
tradable.
He hasn't had a great year.
He's coming off back to
Um,
back 20s. I mean, he started out really bad, especially versus expectation. This schedule, though, until you get to
yeah,
Buffalo,
I know.
ugh.
That's the only thing is like I was not trading that many picks for. Although I did trade Wandell. Although I think Detroit will probably be a middle second round pick.
Mhm.
I don't think it'll be a late second round pick. I don't love the trades trading away Trace Brown for pick 22 plus, pick 36 plus. Like, what are you
Mhm.
getting out of that? You're
Mhm.
throwing darts. You have
Yes.
Chase Brown, or you're throwing 3 darts. I would lean
Yes.
more towards keeping Chase Brown right there.
I tend
Unless
to agree
somebody
with
offers
that.
me to go first. You got to offer me to go
Now,
first.
let's flip this around from the Kings side. It's great you acquire this player, but essentially what you do that is more important to you is you've blocked him from going to someone else. And I think that's mainly what they care about here. I'm not 100% sure that Chase Brown, the way he's been playing, cracks this lineup. Who do you
Yeah.
bench? Oh,
Honestly Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, possibly. Maybe Brees Hall. You go matchup dependent on these, but you got to be shaky with Chase Brown with Flacco and all that. Although he has looked way better with Flacco, but I think it's just a
I mean,
pure block.
what's the trade calculator right now for Chase Brown and Derrick Henry?
Oh, God, say it's you probably need to throw in a second at least
For what? For who?
for
Who are
Chase
you
Brown.
getting?
It's got
Right?
to be Derrick Henry
That's
plus a
what
second, right?
I mean, let's see. Derrick Henry, Chase Brown. Yeah.
They're closer than I
And
thought.
I got a first for Derrick Henry. I
You'd
gave
only have
up
to throw. Yeah,
I gave up a fourth and a fifth. Who gives a shit? Um,
we made it so far in
I
this one.
get, no, I've already cussed like four times. I've been keeping track for Detroit.
Have you this
Uh,
time?
yeah, I did at the very
Oh
beginning.
man, I'm like immune to
Uh,
it now.
but I got more for Derrick Henry than he got for Chase Brown because I got guaranteed top 12 pick.
Yeah, the first is the difference. The first is everything.
Yeah, top 12 versus 20 plus, 30 plus, 50 pick. Give me top 12 all day for those picks. You're not trading top 12 for pick 24, pick 40, pick 50,
I don't. Yeah,
right?
but
You're not.
these two do these trades all the time. They
I don't
do.
think they do that trade. But yeah, I think he could
They
have got a
do
little better
the.
value.
Here's a bunch of picks. Give me a star, or give me a potential person with
Yeah,
upside.
I did not see him putting things out there for Chase Brown. I'm just saying I think he could have probably got a little bit better value for Chase Brown than what he got.
Yeah, yeah. Chase
I don't
Brown goes to
I
a prominent starting role. Remember, the prediction for the season was we have running back one, two, and three on the year. Not a running back one, two, and three, but the running back one, running back two, and running back three. And now Chase
yes.
Brown might be on the bench in Kanawha County for some
Yeah.
weeks. After coming off two 20-point weeks. All right.
Yeah.
Give me your next one here. I got
All
one
right, I'm
more.
not gonna be. I'm not. I got two more. I'm not gonna be selfish and save mine for last. But I don't know if mine's bigger than this one or not. So I'll go with
That's what
mine.
she said.
I traded. Yes, I don't even understand it. I traded away that absolute bum, DK Metcalf. He lasted on my team for 9 weeks. He'll probably end up going off now. Him and Aaron Rodgers will go smoke something and be buddies. DK's making me sneeze. I traded away DK Metcalf. I was talking about it earlier. I do not like the guys that score you 30 and then five. Get them off my team. I don't want them. Like, bad. I traded away DK Metcalf for RJ Harvey, straight up. Broncos.
Now, I want to clear something up on this big deal. The Kings
This is
owner
probably the
had,
biggest deal, I would think, but I don't know.
I think the one I got left is the big, but
Well,
for
yeah,
the what
yeah,
went, for what went,
yeah.
player for player,
Yes,
this is probably the biggest by far. Yeah,
yeah.
what's mean what the few, but I will say this: the Kings owner knew nothing of this trade. Hand on the Bible, hand on my kids, knew nothing about this trade, but still put in the chat: is RJ Harvey still a renegade after the deadline? We will find out when the show comes out. So really nuts, just because he did the Renegades and a rare move with a puff piece on the player they know they have traded. Say, to talk about J.K. Dobbins going on the IR.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just random from the Kings. And I was like,
I
did I tell him? I don't know.
I think that made my team immediately better. Maybe not, but I was very happy with that trade offer
Okay.
because he
So
asked
let's
me for
look.
DK or Worthy, I think DK or somebody, and I'm not interested in third dart picks, so I was asked for RJ, and he agreed. So I'm like, okay, I know RJ's been inconsistent, but I feel like for a rookie, he is showing some signs,
Yeah.
and he's
I
got
would agree.
strong pay,
Now,
and
you take this team with a grain of salt because I mean their biggest freaking hitter, Jonathan Taylor, is on bye this week, so he's not in the lineup. So you could
yeah,
take Swift out for him or Montgomery or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. Does DK start on this team? I would think he would probably here, and you probably I don't know. It's interesting.
and he did state, I don't even know that I like DK Metcalf, but let's make the
I think
trade,
he wanted to shore
basically.
up the wide receiver room,
Yeah,
add a little depth there.
yeah,
He's been strong at running back. He also just lost Garrett Wilson probably for the year, so that's a big
yeah,
deal as well.
yeah. I don't hate it for him. For me, I think it makes my team better because I do have a lot of receivers
Yeah.
on my team, and DK's too inconsistent for me.
In our pilot episode, I told Detroit that DK was the biggest reach of the draft. In our very first episode, I
Yes,
shat on DK Metcalf, and I was obviously wrong. He's had a studly career, and so I've never been a huge fan. But I don't know who else they're throwing the ball to there in Pittsburgh. If Rodgers can figure it out, DK is only going to benefit from that. Interesting trade. I love a rare player for player trade. And I believe this is 2 years in a row the Renegades have done this because they did Waddle for Zach Bond. I want to say that was straight up as well. So I could be wrong on that, but I love a rare player for player trade. All right.
Yeah,
All right,
unexpected too.
my last one. Oh boy. The Lumberjacks. I start out again. The Lumberjacks in their third trade of the trade deadline day, they receive the Renegades 2026 first and the Wampus Cats 2026 first. Two first round picks. And who do the Renegades receive back? This team must be feeling high as a kite, loving life, playing with house money off a championship because they go get their boy, Sam Laporta from the Lions. So the Renegades trade away two late first, presumably, to get Sam Laporta. Matt, stunning move.
It's big. It's a lot of picks. Two big picks for, I don't know. Laporta looked great a couple years ago, but it's pretty big for
It's a lot. This
here's
is
the Renegades
presumably a
too,
move
right?
for next year. Yeah, I got the Renegades up right here still. This is presumably a move for next year because you do have Kelsey, and Kelsey is dominating. Now, a
It's
little
just
tidbit as well that we can't overlook. The league is going to Titan Premium next year, and he's going to lose Kelsey, he
yeah.
thinks. So,
Just the issue is this year for well, he's got Kelsey this year. But the issue is the Lions have a bad game week 14, 15, 16. The Renegades are out.
yeah, it's a lot of exposure to the one team. It's always has. It always has been.
It's yeah, I know, but now it's even more. But I don't know. I'm surprised he still
Um,
had his first two first round
yeah, the
picks.
Renegades making big moves. Um, at this now, the only thing I'd say, the Renegades, they're locked. Like we said, they're in the play. There's still an outside shot that the Wampus Cats missed the playoffs. And with the way it works with the flat lottery, who the heck knows? If you miss the playoffs and you're I mean one injury away, one whatever, and you're not in the playoffs, like that's a huge deal. I probably overthink that and put too much value on that instead of just going for
Yeah,
it. But very interesting to me. They do have MVP Matt Stafford, which that take is starting to I started to see way more people talk
yeah,
about that.
no.
He started to make it on graphics. It's happening, and I didn't take
I,
advantage of it. All
I heard
right.
Jonathan Taylor too this week.
Jonathan Taylor's a bit, yeah, this guy's got two MVP candidates on his team right now. So of
Yeah,
course he's just gonna go for it.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Are you ready to pick some games to get out of here so these people can see these trades? Oh, you
I
got one
only got one
more.
more trade.
You
One
got
more.
one more. Sorry.
Yeah. Um, the Dark Horses, of course, have to make a trade. The
Yes, I
Dark
was worried they
Horses
wouldn't show up.
receive 2027 second, third, 2027 second back, Dark Horses, 2026 third, the Kings, four, which I think this is a big trade because it was a playoff contender team. The Evil Empire receive Rico Dowdle in 2028 third, River Rats.
You sandbagger. You knew he got traded
Yes,
when
I
we
did
talked about
when
the
I
team.
asked earlier. I did. I did know.
Rico.
Curious to curious to your thoughts if he should be traded or not. But I think we both think he should have been traded.
Yeah, we did.
So
So I'm glad I look so smart now.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, so what was it? A second and a third?
yeah. 26 third, 27 second for
I like that.
Rigo Dowdle and a 28 third.
Okay.
So
Seeing
so it's really a
2028
second,
in these trades are freaking me out.
and it's really a second for Rigo Dowdle minus the. I mean, the thirds are different years, so
I get what you're saying. I like it for both. It's pretty amicable to me.
I mean, Rico's dominated though the
He is.
past.
I mean, but yeah, but that situation, it's hard to get more than a second for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I like it for both. The Evil Empire badly. We saw them earlier. That's maybe why you focused on the running back room so much when you talked about them in their game. But yeah, they need to
yeah,
address that position. They go out there, get their guy. The Dark Horses, like, it's hard to say that they're winning, but they're not meaning to. Like, it just keeps happening. Like, they are,
yeah.
like I said, they are properly kind of tearing the team down or getting, more assets. But yeah,
Yeah.
Let me see here. I'm gonna make sure I don't have a
Yeah, you want to check your messages, make
these
sure.
guys thinking that it's gonna be.
I
Oh, it's
guess
a
I should
while. We're
check
a ways
mine
away.
too, just in
No,
case.
I don't have any messages, but I have a waiting thing here. We need to pick these games. These guys need
Let,
this.
let me just make sure real fast I don't have
Make sure we
anything.
have nothing else.
Uh, I got a message. Oh, I do. I did get a message. I did.
Do you have a trade?
Yeah, I do have another trade.
Oh, yes, let's do it.
Glad I checked it. The
Yes.
Evil Empire send. Good God, it's fucking anyways.
Yes.
It's not much, just the picks. It's Evil Empire send a 2026 third, 2026 third, 2027 second, 2028 second for wide receivers, Zay Flowers, and
Oh,
2027 fourth. I won't spare the names of all those damn draft picks, but two thirds, two seconds for Zay Flowers, and a fourth.
they made up. This was
Uh,
one of the ones that got pissed off at the negotiating table.
yeah, I'm glad I checked it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I just make sure real fast, but I don't think there's any other ones. I do got 9 messages, but it's not from that. Um, let's see. Yeah, that's it. All right, that's the only ones. So one surprise trade neither one of us knew about. So the Evil Empire got Zay Flowers. I love Zay Flowers. I'm probably the second.
I
I probably like him the most just because he's on my salary team.
I didn't
Uh,
realize he had gotten that consistent. So
yeah,
I'm a little bit I was a little too low on him. I will say that.
but 2 seconds and two thirds. That's. I mean, the years were spread out, 26 through 28.
My yeah.
That's a decent amount. So that's the thing. The Evil Empire, they just got Zay Flowers and Rico Dowdle, and
And
they
Rico
have
Dowdle.
no picks. Their picks are gone
Yeah,
for the
they
next
give
3
away a
years,
lot of picks.
basically.
We're gonna have to update that
um,
asset tab and check that out.
yeah,
All
uh,
right. Are
yeah.
we
All
ready to
right,
pick
yeah,
some
that's a lot.
games? All
I
right, let's get
guess
going. Let's
I don't
start.
even know who's on whose team. Whatever. Yeah,
Well, Matt, do
sure.
you remember this newly tooled Evil Empire team? Do you remember who they happen to play this week?
Oh, wow, the Zen Masters. But so let's see. RJ Harvey, fresh on the Zen Masters. I already benched that bum DK Metcalf. I was tired of him. Like before I made the trade today, he was not in my starting lineup. That's how much I hated that guy. He, but RJ Harvey's probably not making the lineup either. He might. No,
Oh, he's
Wandell's
got to get
gone
in
too.
there.
Wandell's gone too. I'm definitely not. Remember, somebody trade me Christian Watson by Thursday. Trade it.
Yes,
Take
you
Christian
gotta get
Watson from
RJ
me.
Harvey in there.
I'll get RJ Harvey in there because I forgot Wandell is gone. Sad. But now the Evil Empire has Zay Flowers and Rico Dowdle. So give me the Evil Empire.
Oh, by the way, last week, Matt, depending on the Midnight Riders, if the Midnight Riders come back and beat the Evil Empire, we all take one more loss because we all took the Evil Empire. But last week, Matt, you went 5-1. Detroit went 4-2. Your boy here went a perfect 6-0. So we're still in a complete step. Detroit I passed Detroit now. All right. 37 wins, Detroit with 36, you with 35. So we're all in a row on the picks. Still just getting part of piece. Look at this. Ooh, the Evil Empire will not die. They keep trading. If they continue to improve, Jefferson versus the Bears, that's tough. I'm going with the Zen Masters. Give me the differentiator. Detroit has went with the Evil Empire as well. All right,
I guess
next.
RJ Harvey is going to be projected a lot more than what I was thinking because he should
Yeah,
be the
J.K.
clear RB1
Dobbins.
on the Broncos. Yeah.
Yeah. All
I'm just
right.
keeping the Evil Empire, though.
Yeah. Next up, this is the big one for the Midnight Riders. Again, could possibly be in a tie for the division lead. If in worst case, they're one game back. So they are still very much in this. That division is going to be so much fun to watch towards the end. Detroit has
It's
selected the Wampus Cats to get the victory here. Matt, take it away.
It's pretty funny the Midnight Riders. So if you just look at the preview, it shows the Midnight Riders projected leaders: Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Baker Mayfield. It would be nice and all, but you can only start two of those guys. So,
Yes.
yes, you can only start two. Wampus Cats, Herbert. Amon Ra and the great Jacoby Brissett. So I guess he's going to finish the rest of the year. Screen is very small. I have to continue to hate on the Midnight Riders this year and go to Wampus Cats.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm looking at that Herbert game versus Jacksonville, and I'm really nervous for the old Duval because the Jags have to overcome them. The Chargers wanting revenge for that playoff disaster from not that long ago. I don't think they've played since, right? No, they've not played since that
Mm,
game.
not in
Um,
Jacksonville.
yeah. So looking at this, I think it's just too much firepower for the Wampus Cats. I'm going to get them in the victory. All right, next we have the surging four game. Both these teams have won four in a row. The Darkhorses versus the Kings. Detroit has went with the Kings. What say you, Matt?
I mean, really, if the Darkhorses win this game, I'll apologize for every single thing that I've said about them. There's zero chance they win. Rico Dowdle will not be in the lineup. Give me the Kings in a landslide.
I think this man, he did take care of his lineup for the podcast. This is a great new owner of this team. He took care of the lineup for the podcast. Rico Dotto was not in there because he knows he wasn't going to be part of this team going forward. Absolutely love to see it. That being said, the Kings are going to blow him out of the water. So let me get the Kings in a victory. All right. This one's fun. The very optimistic, very confident, not rose-colored glasses at all. Sinners 2-8 are taking on the Wake Forest Lumberjacks, the Madmen. Detroit has taken the Lumberjacks to get the victory here. A high projection for the highest projection ever for a 2-8 team. I'll just go ahead and say that. I don't know that that's true, but that's got to be a fact. Both these teams are 2-8. Essentially, they're the same team, Matt, when you look at it. What do you say? What's your pick?
I mean, well, the Senators did not make a trade, right? Senators didn't make a trade.
No, they did, and they're
Uh,
very confident. They feel good about their squad.
is it just the Senators and you not making a trade?
Don't do that. I've
Terrible,
been in the streets.
terrible,
I've been talking to everybody. Don't do
awful,
that.
terrible league owners not making trades.
Midnight Riders didn't do anything.
Uh, I mean, the Lumberjacks, they
Sorry,
got
Mike.
who are they? Who are they?
Thurman's didn't do anything. Sorry. What?
What are you saying? Sorry, too.
I'm telling you
Um,
the other teams that didn't do anything,
oh,
making me throw people under the bus.
did it, or is there anybody in the lineup for the Lumberjacks right now that's not going? Zay Flowers,
Chase Brown and Zay Flowers are both
Laporta.
in there.
Damn it, damn it, Lumberjacks. Good, that because they're in my division. Uh,
Yes. They're 2-8, by the way, in your division.
yeah, no, but no, they're only one game below me. Give
That's
me
true.
God. He's losing three of his main guys. I don't care. Give me the Lumberjacks. I wanted to take the center so much, but I'm taking the
You did it
Lumberjacks.
last week. It did not work out for you.
I
Yeah,
know, I
give me the
know. A
Lumberjacks.
one loss.
I wish I felt the same optimism about the Sinners that they do, but I don't have it yet. Maybe I just too blinded by rage to see it, but there we go. Now, a very pivotal game was almost the game of the week, but we might be having that next week. The Mega Powers at 6-4 taking on the 9-1 Renegades. Let me actually tell you why this was not the game of the week. If you've noticed, the last few weeks I've had a streak of the game of the week, one of the teams, if not both of the teams, missing a key piece. Evil Empire didn't have Jalen Hurts. I forget what the Sinners didn't have Dak Prescott. Like I just kept doing that, and it would have happened this time again with Jonathan Taylor. Not saying that means the Renegades will lose, but I hated constantly giving guys the game of the week because it's a very big deal, very big honor for those of you that didn't know. You make the thumbnail, you have a party. I mean, everybody goes crazy in your town for your having the game of the week. So I didn't want to do it to the Renegades and have the uh, Jonathan Taylor not be there for the game of the week game. So all that being said, ramble, ramble, ramble. Detroit has picked the Renegades.
Huh. He picked the Renegades. So the Renegades just got Laporta and they
No,
got
and they got DK
DK.
Metcalf.
Did you say somebody else besides Laporta
No,
and DK?
that's all.
I don't think it changes their lineup though, really. Laporta, yeah, and they lost Harvey though. They did lose Harvey,
Yes.
which will be the difference between DK. The Renegades need to get a little humble. Give me the Mega Powers. The best
Look,
team in the league.
no, 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 you shut your mouth. Um, Look
I was
here.
told, somebody told me that.
I
So I
disbelieve
agree,
that.
I have to agree with them.
I disbelieve. Here's the deal. I am very fortunate to play the Renegades. These are not great matchups for them at Philadelphia with the Lions. That's not great. The Lions going into Philly and that defense. So that's a little bit nerve wracking. Even Matthew Stafford and Devontae Adams get the Seahawks defense, which has been pretty good. So I am feeling fortunate with that. Only problem is no Colts means no Daniel Jones for me. So Tua is out there for his revenge game. Please, Tua, hopefully he did not pay attention to the fact that I tried to trade him several times throughout the day today and it did not work out. So I am going to take the Mega Powers to get the victory, much needed victory against the 9-1 Renegades. This projection, by the way, just 266. I've never, 1 week I've come close to that. Okay. Next up, our week 11 game of the week, and then we will get out of here and get this broadcast for the people. It is a closely projected matchup between two 5-5 teams, the Dobermans and the River Rats. Detroit, the forever optimist, has picked the Dobermans to get this win. Matt, what do you say?
Well, the River Rats now have the freshly Wandale Robinson in case
They
BTJ
do.
doesn't
No
play.
Christian Watson.
Uh, yeah, is that Palm? Good God, he can have him back. He might trade me to take him back at the end before the week's over. Uh, God, I really need the River Rats to win this game. I don't think that they're going to, but I'm rooting for them very much, passionately. Give me the River Rats.
Yes.
I don't know why
Um,
I need them to win. I'm not. I'm losing this week, so it doesn't
you were
matter. But
in the mix.
give me the River
God.
Rats.
Um,
Playoff hopes alive.
I like the matchups for the Dobermans. Oh my gosh, the Dobermans have no one on offense besides the running backs. Defensive battle, the Dobermans are going to win out. Give me the Dobermans. Oh, that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a very very close game, as close as the projections say. All right, back to us now. Matt, do you even have his info quote at all? It's been a hectic trade
Yeah, it's
deadline.
trade deadline day. I'll just leave you all with a couple of quotes. Learn to let go and lose. You're the only constant in trading. Learn to be aware of your emotions as you trade. Some of you
Ooh.
guys definitely need to do that. Look inside for help. Go with the heart. The best traders are humble. Always stay humble. Don't aim for wonder trades. Aim for a strict trading routine. And lastly, focus on trading simply. I'll leave.
That is
Good
beautiful.
luck, everyone. Best of luck for the people that did not trade. Nobody likes you. Do better. Make it a better league. Boring to not trade. That's it. Have a blessed
No, no,
evening.
no sucks line. No Brett sucks.
I just shit on you majorly for not trading. So
Oh, what the heck?
Brett sucks.
Okay, whatever. So, all right, we'll get this out as fast as possible for Jonathan Dietrich Haynes, for the Zinfo and Matt Smith. That is the 2025 KDFL trade deadline show, and we will see you here next week with week 11 results, and then we head into the final 3 weeks for the division races and the final playoff pushes. See you next Thursday morning back at our regular scheduled time right here on the KDFL Dynasty Football Podcast.